recent years as Hill Valley, California, from the first two Back to the Future movies. We do have several picture stops planned for you folks today. This is the first one, so, get those cameras out and fired up with a note already. We'll be stopping here for a moment. Look to the left, and you get a real good view of the courthouse. That's where Doc Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd, harnessed a lightning bolt to send Marty McFly back to the future. Marty, of course, played by actor Michael J. Fox. Okay, you're looking at the courthouse right now, and you might be thinking, whoa, it looks different than it did in the Back to the Future films, and you're right, because currently this part of our backlot is being used for the hit series Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt, which airs on Friday nights, 8 o'clock on CBS. This is the town of Grandview, and they sort of altered the appearance of the courthouse. But look at your monitors, and we'll show you how it used to look. This is the first scene is from the first Back to the Future movie. Oh, that's a little loud. Tom Selleck. From the Blues Brothers, we have the Bluesmobile. From Back to the Future, we have Biff Tannen's car as well as the DeLorean. And last but not least, some picture cars from the Fast and the Furious films, including our most recent, Tokyo Drift. Please sit down.
Fast and the Furious.
Now, movie makers rely on picture cars to really supercharge their films. Adding just the right vehicle can make or break a big Hollywood blockbuster. That's especially true for full-throttle movies like Fast and the Furious. Combining picture cars with computer-generated imagery and motion-control technology allows filmmakers to down Tokyo style. Our special effects companies that stops, feel free to stand up and get some pictures. All the action will take place on the left. Looks like they're ready for us. Hey, we're here. Guys in this third car, don't stand up, please, till it's or whatever.
Clear on the set.
All right.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems check. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Great examples of motion control effects. Hey boys, take a bow. So you guys have their moves you can show us this afternoon? Welcome to Dancing with the Stars. Cars, I should say cars. Good work on that one. In case you're wondering, the cars are hollow, they're just shells. Another hand for Carmen. Carmen's our special effects team. Well done, guys. Thank you. Computer-controlled robotics like Carmen Carnage can rehearse all day. In 2001, so those dinosaurs are pretty much extinct at this point. Oh, wait a minute. We have some motion in the bushes here on the left. Also the right side of the trail. What's going on here? Whoa, watch out, guys. Spitters. Just water. More to come. The dinosaur bones are made of fiberglass. No dinosaurs were injured during the filming of the Jurassic Park. What appears to be moss growing on the fake logs. Here comes the sawdust, glued on, and sprayed into green. More illusion. Weather effects played a very important part in the Jurassic Park movies, adding to the overall mood and atmosphere of the films. But creating weather for movies and TV has always been a big challenge, especially here in Southern California. We don't really get a lot of real weather. Pretty much the same old boring sunshine day after day. So if we get a script that calls for inclement weather, what do? Well, we bring in our weather effect technician. Wait a minute. What am I talking about weather for?
That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Flash flood warning. Got a storm brewing here. Some thunder and lightning, caused no doubt by a little precipitation. If Al's forecast. Oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, he was right. But it's not too bad. The rain effect's very simply done. Water sprinklers are aimed upward. Water shoots in the air. It just falls back to the ground like rain naturally. Turn the water off. Hello? Turn the water off. Oh, this is not good. We get too much rain in Southern California. We have flash floods and mudslides. We're okay as long as we don't hear a rumbling. Oh, yeah. We're here right now. Watch the top of the hill. We're having a flash flood. Left side of the tram. Left side. Take cover. Keep those cameras covered. Water will splash in. Here it comes. Nobody escapes the water. Not even the front door. Speaking of water, thousands of gallons were just dumped in big tanks at the top of the hill, all recycled, pumped back up to the top. And now we're heading further into Old Mexico. About 3 months ago, the Farrelly brothers were right here, filming scenes for their brand new movie called The Heartbreak Kid with Ben Stiller. Pirates of the Caribbean, First and Black Pearl. Okay, now we're leaving Old Mexico and we're heading to the Old West. We're crossing the border into a little town called Six Points, Texas. Now, a while ago, Whoopi Goldberg said she made her very first movie here on the Universal backlot. This is where Miss Seeley's dress shop was located in Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple. So bringing Whoopi back now to tell you more about Six Points, Texas. Whoopi, regale us.
Did you know that more movies have been shot on these streets than any other spot in the world? Now, during the silent film era, they could shoot up to 6 movies at the same time, one on each one of these 6 streets. That's why it's called 6 Points, because each street had its own bank, its own sheriff's office, its own saloon, and its own hotel. Now, it turns out that this...
Get over here on the left allows us to view the Venture and Skull Island from the point of view of the camera. Pretty much the same view Peter Jackson had while filming King Kong. Just have your own cameras out. You won't want to miss this. Please sit down in the second car. Sit down, please, in the second car. All right, here we go. As you're about to see, the Venture and Skull Island are highly detailed miniatures. And believe it or not, that's as big as Skull Island ever got in the film. Glance your monitors will explain how the sequence was created. The storm was generated by rain towers, little fog, waves, and other physical effects created using techniques that have been around pretty much since the early days of filmmaking. On screen, it was absolutely real. Now look over here on the left side of the tram, you're about to see a very large bust of King Kong. This is originally built for the New York premiere of Peter Jackson's King Kong. It's on display in Times Square during the premiere of the film. So we put it on a flatbed truck and brought it across the country to our backlot here at Universal. What you're also seeing here on the left side of the tram are called props. A prop is anything on the set held or touched by an actor. It can be small as a paperclip, just large as a grand piano. Most of our props are kept inside this big building up here on the left, which played a very important part in the film Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz and Amanda Bynes. Here they are to tell you about it.
In Big Fat Liar, Amanda and I live in the property department. The Universal Prop Department.
With Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews, this was the fictional country of Genovia in that film. A large parade sequence was shot here. Well, guys, a while ago I said out here in the back lot, the world is just around the corner. We're going to prove it to you now. As you drive through, it could be a little village in Germany, France, or Spain. To the left, Little Europe.
Welcome to Little Europe. This place can be made to look almost like any country we need just by changing the language on the side and a little set decoration.
And making this set look as authentic as possible from the map of the barn. Oh my gosh, what's that? All right, we're working families every day in Southern California. Nothing to worry about. Well, you might want to start worrying. Keep those cameras covered. All right. To have the little fishing village of Amity that 31 years ago was terrorized by a great white man-eating shark. Shark doesn't look all that big though, does it? Oh, wait a minute, something's happening out here. Oh, see the fin back there? I thought they caught the shark. Well, they caught a shark. Let me try to warn George here if he comes to the surface. At least we can do for him. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, George, you got a shark heading right for you. Can you hear me? George! Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. Kids, cover your parents' eyes. Oh, George had a lot of guts, and there they are. We're going to pull forward, hide behind these barrels marked explosives. We should be safe up here. We attached a bait to that yellow barrel out there, so maybe you'll take that and leave us alone. Punch the barrel. He took the bait. Now he's got the pier. Hang on right now. You can stand up. I don't care. And have your cameras ready, because he'll be back. George with a big appetite, bigger ego, loves to have his picture taken. All right, where do you go? He's crafty. He's toying with us. He'll be back. That fire's the least of our worries. Whoa, here's on the right. Watch out. Oh, wow, man. Bad case of gas. What more can you say? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. The shark looks really fake. Well, answer me this. Look how you were screaming then. You just came face-to-face with Bruce, mechanical shark that terrorized millions of filmgoers in Steven Spielberg's Jaws. In reality, the shark was just a bunch of terror off-screen as he was on-screen. And here to tell you more about that, the director of Jaws himself, Steven Spielberg.
That's a much maligned shark. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all. Wherever you were on the island.
Started Terry Hatcher, Felicity Huffman, Marcia Cross, Eva Longoria, Doug Savant, James Dent, and Mike the Plumber.
Welcome, Wisteria Lane.
Thanks, Edie. Good to be here. Now, you saw last Sunday night's season finale. Doesn't look too good for Edie at this point. This is her house directly ahead of us here.
I might strangle you for climbing up here in the first place, but don't get wrong. You gotta be kidding. She was for Carter.
Here's something for the ladies on board. A nice freeze frame of Mike the Plumber. That's for the ladies. Yeah. And for the gentlemen, Edie washing her car. Before we get into too much trouble here, we'll move on.
No, she did not. Well, I have a problem with you seeing other girls.
Well, I'm calling you having a husband.
Looks bigger on TV, doesn't it? The cast and crew of Desperate Housewives will return in late July to start filming for the fall season. The show airs on Sunday nights, 9 o'clock on ABC. Wisteria Lane's an average, normal-looking neighborhood. Nothing too unusual about its appearance. But up the road a piece, we'll be passing a little neighborhood that's anything but normal, anything but usual. In fact, the neighborhood up here is downright quirky. And here to tell you more about that, the director of Dr. Seuss had the Grinch. In fact, the Grinch used 10 of our stages. Biggest production ever here at Universal. A little bit of Whoville for you. Well, not only do the people of Whoville have to put up with the mean Grinch, they lived next door to a rather strange person. Commissary up near the main gate of the studio, but you do spot them there from time to time. Backlot Cafe on the right.
Now it's time to move from the big screen small screen.
Aside from making memorable movies, NBC Universal